Hold on to your hats, folks, because what you're about to see is absolutely mind-blowing. We're diving deep into some of the most intense tornado footage ever captured, coming straight out of the heart of Tornado Alley, Texas. Just recently, the skies over the Lone Star State turned dark and menacing, unleashing a monster that has left everyone speechless. We've got exclusive, jaw-dropping clips from storm chasers and everyday people who found themselves right in the path of nature's fury. This isn't just another storm report. We're gonna break down exactly what happened, second by second. Imagine looking out your window and seeing a funnel cloud start to form, swirling and growing larger with every passing moment. That's exactly what happened to several residents in a small Texas town. We have footage from a driver who was forced to pull over as the tornado crossed the highway right in front of him. The sheer power is unbelievable. You can see debris being tossed around like toys. The roar of the wind is deafening, a sound that sends chills down your spine. First, let's set the scene. The day started like any other typical spring day in Texas. Warm, humid, with a bit of a breeze, but meteorologists were already on high alert. The conditions were perfect for severe weather. A potent mix of warm, moist air from the Gulf of Mexico collided with a cool, dry air mass moving in from the west. This clash of air masses, combined with strong wind shear, that's the change in wind speed, and direction with height, created the perfect recipe for rotating thunderstorms, also known as supercells. And as we all know, supercells are the primary producers of the most violent tornadoes. By mid-afternoon, the National Weather Service had issued a tornado watch for a large portion of north and central Texas. This meant conditions were favorable for tornadoes to develop. It's a heads up to stay weather, but a watch soon turned into a warning. That means a tornado has been sighted or indicated by weather radar. For the people in its path, this is the moment you take immediate shelter. Now, let's look at this first piece of footage. This was shot by a storm chaser, someone who professionally and safely tracks these storms. You can see the supercell thunderstorm in the distance. Look at that structure. It's what we call a classic mothership supercell. It's rotating visibly, and that dark area underneath is the wall cloud, where the tornado is most likely to form. And there it is. A thin, rope-like funnel dips down from the cloud base, tentatively touching the ground. In these early stages, it might seem small, but it's already incredibly dangerous. As the storm chaser gets a little closer, we see the tornado intensify. It's no longer a thin rope. It's widening, becoming what's known as a cone tornado. You can see the debris cloud at the base is growing larger, meaning it's picking up more and more dirt and objects from the ground. The sound is incredible. It's often described as a freight train, and from this audio, you can understand why. It's a deep, constant rumble that you can feel as much as you can hear. Now, let's switch to a different perspective. This next clip is from a family's home security camera. They were safely in their storm shelter, but their camera kept rolling. You see the peaceful backyard, birds chirping, and then, suddenly, the wind picks up violently. Leaves and small branches start flying horizontally. The sky gets ominously dark. Then, the tornado itself enters the frame. It's a terrifying sight. The sheer force rips trees from the ground, tears apart a shed in the backyard, and sends patio furniture flying hundreds of feet into the air. It's a stark reminder of why you should never, ever underestimate a tornado warning. One of the most harrowing accounts comes from a truck driver who found himself in an impossible situation on the highway. Let's watch his dashcam video. He's driving along, and you can see the massive tornado approaching from the fields to his left. Traffic comes to a complete standstill. There's nowhere to go. He makes the decision to stay in his vehicle, low down, which is what experts advise if you're caught in your car with no sturdy shelter nearby. The tornado crosses the road just ahead of him. The visibility drops to zero as he's engulfed in the rain and debris field. The truck shakes violently. You can hear his panicked breathing. And honestly, who could blame him? It's a miracle he and the other drivers survived this direct encounter. So, how do tornadoes get this strong? We're talking about a vortex of wind that can reach speeds of over 200 or even 300 miles per hour. It all starts with the rotation in the supercell. As the rotating column of air, called a mesocyclone, tightens and stretches vertically towards the ground, it spins faster. It's the same principle as a figure skater pulling their arms in to spin faster. This incredible concentration of energy is what creates the destructive winds we see. After the main event, the tornado begins to rope out. In this final stage, the funnel becomes thin, contorted, and it's losing its energy source from the thunderstorm. While it might look weaker, it can still be very dangerous, whipping around erratically before dissipating completely. We have some footage of this roping out stage, and it's almost beautiful in a terrifying way, as the rope of the tornado dances across the landscape before vanishing back into the clouds. The aftermath is always the most difficult part to witness. The next day, news, crews, and residents captured the path of destruction. Homes were reduced to rubble, businesses were flattened, and entire neighborhoods were left unrecognizable. It's a scene of pure devastation. But amidst the wreckage, you also see the incredible resilience of the human spirit. Neighbors helping neighbors, strangers coming together to search for lost pets, and first responders working tirelessly. Communities in Texas are known for their strength, and they immediately began the long and difficult process of cleaning up and rebuilding. It's crucial to talk about safety. What we saw in these videos underscores the importance of having a plan. Know where your designated safe spot is: a basement, a storm cellar, or an interior room on the lowest floor with no windows. Have an emergency kit, ready with water, food, a flashlight, and a weather radio. And most importantly, heed the warnings. Modern forecasting is incredibly accurate, and those warnings are issued to save lives. When you hear the sirens or get that alert on your phone, don't wait. Don't go outside to get a look. Take shelter immediately. Your life could depend on it. Looking at this event from a scientific perspective, each tornado provides valuable data for research. Storm chasers aren't just thrill seekers. Many are scientists or work with meteorological institutes. The data they collect on wind speed, pressure, and storm structure helps improve our understanding of these complex weather phenomena. This research leads to better forecasting models, which means earlier and more accurate warnings for everyone. So, while these events are destructive, they also contribute to the science that helps keep us safer in the future. This Texas tornado was a powerful reminder of the force of nature. It was a terrifying, destructive, and, from a meteorological standpoint, fascinating event. The footage captured is some of the most dramatic we've ever seen, offering a raw, unfiltered look at the power of a tornado. Our thoughts are with everyone affected by this storm as they begin to recover and rebuild. Thank you so much for watching. We hope this breakdown was both informative and a powerful lesson in weather safety. If you have any of your own severe weather stories, share them respectfully in the comments below. And if you found this video interesting, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more deep dives into incredible events like this. Stay safe out there, and we'll see you in the next video.